It's John B here from PhoneArena. Right now I'm taking a first hands-on look, a comparison between the recently announced LG G2 and the Apple iPhone 5. Of course, both flagships from the respective companies. We're going to take a quick look, just check out the stuff that we could actually compare here from the bat. So as far as the size though, of course, a huge disparity between the two. LG G2 having a larger 5.2-inch display, easily dwarfs the smaller 4-inch Retina display on the iPhone 5. But when it comes to details, you're going to get 1080p, so it's a really high resolution for the screen. Both IPS LCD panels, and honestly, from a far distance, you might not really notice a difference between the details between the two. They're both very sharp, and seeing that they are IPS LCD displays, they're going to give you those very natural-looking colors, nothing really oversaturated. At the same time, really good wide viewing angles. But the thing I noticed already is I have the G2 set at its highest brightness setting. For some odd reason, it doesn't look as bright compared to the iPhone 5, even though it's mentioned to offer 450 nits of brightness. Design, though, lightweight. The lightweight feel in the hand definitely goes to the LG G2 with its plastic casing. It's something that's notable about it, whereas with the iPhone 5, you're going to get a little bit more premium materials. Of course, that brushed aluminum casing. I got a decal here, so it's just covering it up. But as far as durability and construction, there's a sturdier construction with the iPhone 5, simply for the fact that it has those premium choice materials. You have just a little bit of hollowness with the LG G2, and at the same time, seeing that the G2 is glossy plastic, it's going to show up more fingerprints and smudges. So, you know, there's good things and bad things with their designs. Some people like the premium aspect of the iPhone 5, the others will like the lightweight and pretty snug feel of the G2. Now, what's really neat is that seeing that the LG G2 has really thin bezels, thinner than what the iPhone 5 offers. You could see here. Let's see if I could actually get this to focus for you guys. Let's do tap. So here we go. So we can see the bezels, how thin it is compared to the iPhone 5. So that's something that's really helps to keep the handset relatively form-fitting the hand. It's not as wide as what we'd expect it to be, so it's pretty nice with that. Aside from that, as far as the cameras, 8-megapixel iSight camera on the iPhone 5 versus 13-megapixel one in the G2. It features optical image stabilization and a sapphire crystal lens glass right there, so it has this anti-fingerprint coating to it. And the placement, the buttons are different. Of course, the power button is a more familiar spot, the iPhone 5, and also the volume, where LG opts to go with putting in the back. It's not that bad, just because it just feels natural. When you hold the hands, your index finger seems to already go to that specific placement. And then, of course, the performance. Honestly, even though there's just, again, a huge difference between the dual-core processor in the iPhone 5 versus the quad-core one on the LG G2, they both still exhibit the same responsiveness. And of course, iOS versus Android, we're not going to go into too much specifics, but you get a more simplified experience with the iPhone 5, whereas with the LG G2 and its new custom UI running on top of Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, you can get some more enhancements, you know, more personalization, and some neat features. For example, Knock On, which basically just tap the display twice, automatically will wake it up and it'll start running. There we go. And at the same time, if it's on and if you tap anywhere that has a dead space, automatically will turn on. So a lot more enhancements found with the experience here with the LG G2. So that's a quick look, first look between these two handsets, guys. If you want to learn more about them, check out our website, PhoneArena.com. It's John B. Thanks for watching.